And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. And Clark, after the All-Star break, it must be difficult to jump right back into playing full-time.
Well, I tell you, when you're accustomed to playing every other night or 4 nights and 5 nights, and then you get a break, it is hard to get right back into it. But typically it's a restart and a reset, and that adrenaline and excitement about what's on the horizon gets guys ready to go.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Robert Williams, and it's Pierce in at the 2. Pass to Saroff. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Off the mark there with a 3. The deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. 5 points in the game. To the paint. It's picked off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Fires top of the key. Yep, that one's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Petrus. Here's Elliott. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Pierce. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors with another 3.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down low. Williams with the screen. The 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Timeout. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. The Warriors, 4th.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
The 3. The Warriors pull it in.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Embiid. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. from deep three-point land. Korver grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
From about 16, inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Pierce. He's scoreless. Sends it home from three-point land.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Into the lane. Out to the right wing. Here's Elliott. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Elliott's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 18.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. Now here's Richardson. Pulls up on the wing. Now with a rebound. 1:56 left to play in the first. Melton outside. Let's go with a 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
He buries it from 3.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
The Warriors lead by 8. Takes the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Guarded by Richardson. 4-3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Odom. Williams' shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Petrus. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Joel Embiid is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Abaji in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by Indiana. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Fires for three. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here they are, your Indiana State Minutes.
He's checked in for the Warriors. All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Joel Embiid on top.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Pacers trail by 14. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mashburn. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple. Mashburn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Top and right side. It's stolen away. Now the Pacers on the move. Shoots off the step back. Mashburn, the pass to Marion. From behind the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Jordan. Knocks it loose. Embiid with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Marion. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Abaji. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Agbaji's got 5 points in the quarter, and it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Abaji. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Whitehead passes to Melton. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Yao. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Whitehead. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Melton outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And they're in the top 5 in the league when it comes to three-point percentage. They've got shooters, and they've designed their offense to open space for them on the perimeter.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Korver from the arc. And he buries his first look.
Perfect shooting form from K-Square, Kyle Korver. Man, is he a laser. A quick release and always gets himself squared up for the look.
Here's Whitehead. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Whitehead's got his first 3 points of the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Puts up a deep 3. Indiana with a rebound. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Saraf. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Indiana.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. And there's a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Golden State has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Launches a 3, drills it from deep. Give him 30.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
36 seconds left in the first half. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. From deep, and the Warriors with another 3.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Elliott. Three-pointer, no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Pacers trail by 4. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Williams, and it's Yao in at the center position. Pass to Elliott, puts up a 3, hits the trifecta. Elliott's got his third basket on the night right there.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
To the inside. From deep three-point range. And it's Petrus with a rebound. Well, Indiana shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coming out of the court, let's turn it up.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Pacers trail by 4. 90 seconds into the second half now. Shot from the wing. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Indiana's gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Surratt for three. The Warriors pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
From downtown, Indiana with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The 3 ball. Elliott clears away. Elliott's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And when that ball gets down low to Embiid, it's a wrap for the defense. Game over.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. To the wing, right side. Connects from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Petrus. Surratt for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Surratt's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Whitehead. To the wing on the left. Here's Pierce. 6 points for him. There's the 3. He's off on that one. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. There's a screen. Pass to Elliott. Over Williams. And it's Elliott missing. And here's Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Everyone, get back.
Pacers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Nicely done.
Williams with the screen. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Porter. Some solid defense from Williams. The Warriors trailing. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Pass to Petrus. And we've got 1:18 left in the third.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Pierce. He has 6. Again, Golden State. Here's Petrus. They need this. Odom grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Pierce. To the left side wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. Hits a three-pointer.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Porter. No made baskets yet. Pass to Elliott. The 3 is up. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Saraf, and it's Elliott in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Right wing. Takes a 3, buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Saraf. Here's Baker. Here's Abaji. Wing shot on the way. Odom grabs the miss. The Warriors lead by 3. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Whitehead. Here's the 3. Elliott clears away. Elliott's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mashburn, pass to Elliott. Here's Saraf. To tie it up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Whitehead. Launches it from deep. Mashburn grabs the miss. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Saraf. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Elliott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Surratt for 3. And Toppin pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Yao passes to Whitehead. To win the drought. Indiana with a rebound. Elliott's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Elliott. Here's Agbaji. Pure from 3-point range. Agbaji's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you. And the Warriors get it back. And he comes up with a bucket.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Warriors trail by 4. Pierce, the pass to Williams. Throws it up high. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. Here's Elliott.
Golden State foul, Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, number 55, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. They trail by 6. Here's Yao. Embiid covers. And no one in the vicinity.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of position. Easier said than done, though.
Embiid! Not that time. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Yao. Embiid covers.
For the Warriors, number 29, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Then you know what to do. Go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Puts up a deep 3. Cleared away by Embiid. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 4th. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back. Williams defending. Jacks up a 3. From downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Now Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
It is obvious Embiid wants to be the guy in these moments.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Let's get excited.
Get the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Timeout called, the Warriors. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, coming at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put them up by 9.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Paul Pierce. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. 2 shot. Joel Embiid.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Danny Granger. Roy is out there with SGA. And it's West. Pass to Batista. And he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
For three, Roy. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Lets it go from deep. Wallace, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Roy gets to Gilgeous Alexander. Outside Roy. Nice ball movement by Washington. Deflects the pass. SGA with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him. Roy's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Wallace outside. Bryant outside. Pass to Batista. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's SGA. West setting the pick for Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Roy. From downtown, that one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. There's a screen. Back to Roy. Fires the 3. Malawat grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Batista. SGA with the rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Roy's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Wizards making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Second is Roy.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Batista. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him. Wizards trail by 4. Granger, a screen on Wallace. SGA kicks to Smith. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Tim Hardaway is checked in for KC.